Hey guys, welcome to the Doing Stuff channel. I'm Donald and I want to give you 5 tips on how to be as happy as possible all the time. Cool? Let's go. Okay, so happy as possible all the time. Tip number 1 is smile. It's weird, it's like if you smile all the time, then like your brain, like tells yourself to think positive, right? So it's like, don't force yourself to be happy. Never do that, right? But like if something's going wrong, just smile. Even if it's just for a second, and all of a sudden your brain starts thinking happy thoughts real quick, right? So that brings me to step 2, which is think positive, right? So if you think positively, about these negative things that happen, then you'll become happier, right? So it's like you think, oh, I got one. It's like you think like your girlfriend just left you, or your boyfriend just left you. You're probably really upset that this person just left you like that, but because he left you, if you think positively and you smile, you're gonna be like, oh, he just left me, but that means I can find someone even better, right? There's plenty of fish in the sea, all that mumbo jumbo. But it works for me, at least, and people are always asking me, Donald, how are you staying happy all the time, blah, 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 you're always smiling. And it's just because I smile and then I am happy. I'm not forcing myself to be happy, but then like I genuinely become happy because I'm like, man, today at work really sucked. And then I'm like, yo, I get off in like 2 hours, and then the whole script flips. What's number 3? Number 3. We've done number 2. Number 1 was smile. Number 2 was think positive. Number 3 is appreciate, which, just it's real simple. You just appreciate what you have. Because some people are down because they want more than what they've already got. And it's great to want, it's great to have goals, it's great to do that, but you have to appreciate what you've got in the moment. So like for me, I'm like, man, I'd love to be, love to own a house, or I'd love to, be paying towards a house, but I can't at the moment. But I do have an awesome apartment. You know what I mean? I got all these things and all this stuff. I got this nice couch. I got all the stuff that I want. So I go back to, step 2, where just think positive. I'm like, yo, I'm living here. Everything's good. I can make moves towards a house. I can do this. I can do that, or, the whole job thing. I'm like, man, I'd love to do YouTube full time, right? But I can't yet, so I do have to go to work. But work affords me to do YouTube. I live great. I'm getting stuff from my cameras. I got instruments. I'm a happy guy. I got stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate the people that I'm with. I appreciate my wife. I appreciate it all. So now we're gonna move on to number 4. And number 4 is work. Right? Number 4 is work harder. Because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm down because I'm in this situation, or like it's this thing's fault. You don't blame. You never criticize, condemn, or complain. You just work harder. You work harder towards your goals. So if you think, maybe if I was here, I'd be happier. Work towards that. Make that your goal, and you get there. Doesn't matter how you get there. Just get there, you know what I'm saying? If you think that your living condition isn't good, work towards getting out of it. If you think that your job isn't good, work towards getting out of it. You just gotta work. You gotta work harder. You can't, expect things to just change for you, So while you're doing the first 3 steps, work harder. And then number 5 on how to be happy all the time is you can't. You honestly just cannot be happy all the time. Now, with the first 3 steps I'm saying, you think positive, you do this, you do that, that's great, right? But, there's no way on earth to always be happy. Those steps, in the beginning will take you to being happy, but to go from, go to being happy, you have to have come from somewhere, right? So like if your, family member dies, you're gonna be sad, right? It's gonna happen. But if your grandpa was ill in the hospital, he's having the worst time of his life, dying, he's got all these tubes and whatnot hooked up to him, instead of thinking, man, it's so sad that he's gone, be like, man, I'm glad that he's finally moved on and now he can be comfortable. If you believe in God and heaven, he's up there. Whatever you believe. If you believe in reincarnation, he's coming back. It's whatever you believe, right? But I mean, on like other notes, you can think the same way. You just can't always be happy, but you can think positive and smile, and that'll take you to being happy. But you're gonna be sad sometimes when your boyfriend leaves you. You're gonna be depressed, right? It's gonna happen. But what you have to do is you have to think positively and know, and smile and know that things will change. And if you work towards them, they'll change faster. If you're working hard, be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Basically, to be happy, you just got to stop worrying about the things you can't change and focus on the things you can. You know what I mean? You have to move forward. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know why you're not subscribed.